are now watching Sitting with Dino.
Hey, I'm Dino, and welcome back to my Sit Down with Dino series. Now, I probably got that name wrong. I don't care. I'm going to roll with it because I have nothing better to do. So, today's video, or today's sit down video, is going to be the Sub Race 2021. I've mentioned this a number of times between my Instagram and my YouTube channel, but I'm assuming that a lot of you don't actually know the ins and outs. Now, I've referenced it a number of times, but I don't think people understand. Anyway, what was the Sub Race? The Sub Race was when I decided that I was incredible and I could make up a 30 subscriber deficit between me and my buddy DM. Yeah, to everybody else, it's pretty much a suicide mission, but to me, I was so confident that I could do it that I literally said there would be a punishment for whoever loses. Anyway, so how did this start? I decided that it would be a good idea. Most people, again, yeah, it'd be thing. I also want to say that I didn't just message him and just be like, yo, do you want to do this? These are the criteria, blah, blah, blah. I put a story on Instagram. Like, I did a live. Is it a live? No. I did a series of Insta stories challenging him. So, I mean, like, I literally was just, like, laying all my cards on the table. I was that sure of myself. Yeah, so I put up a series of posts being like, I'm challenging you and I'm coming for you. You're going to lose, so you're going to have to do a punishment. Now, what ensued? After he accepted, of course, because you kind of need somebody to, like, accept the challenge, or else it's just kind of like, what's the point? Yeah, so after he accepted, then began the chase. I slowly started making my way. I slowly started catching him. It was within 25, and then 20, and then 15, and 10, and 5. And then I was at the same with him. I couldn't believe it. Then I started overtaking him. It was like 5, and then within 10. And then he'd make some back up. And so I was only within 5. And then I'd panic. I'd be like, he's going to win this, because he's already ahead of me. But my perseverance and my never say die attitude meant that I won, and kind of still a surreal experience. Like, it took 3 weeks for me to go from, I think it was like 36, which is very slow, but also very fast when you think about it, considering where I was and where I am now. But yeah, I remember like the first day I overtook him, he sent me a voice note, and he was basically like, you little bitch, you overtook me. So it was from that point on I was determined that I would stay ahead, and very tough. Yeah, it was very interesting, and thankfully he's been a good sport about it. He's doing his punishment, or he has it done at some point. Point is, he will be posting it very soon, and I will be reacting to it, which I'm very, very much looking forward to. Yeah, so that's what this whole Sub Race 2020 was about. 2021, I should say. Oh yeah, and the reason that I wanted to do it, which to be fair, it actually kind of accomplished like the goals of what I wanted it to be. So first thing was I wanted it to motivate us in order to grow. Did we grow? Absolutely. So it accomplished that thing. Second of all, I wanted us to make good content concerning like how we would grow from it, like as in, you know, the better content we made, the more likely we were to grow, which we did when we achieved. Along with that point, then is the punishment would be good content for both of us, because either way, one of us would have to make content, and realistically, the other one was going to react to it. So I mean, it's good content for both of us, and we're getting something out of it. And realistically, he's going to hopefully react to my reaction of him doing the punishment, and then there we go. Yeah, there was another one, I can't remember what. Well, the third one was the punishment, and that was just basically like, you don't want to lose this. So that was the basis of it. But what's good is that from this, we've also decided that, you know, once we get to 1,000 subs, we're going to do more kind of punishment type things. So there's that to look forward to, I suppose. And it's just interesting because it worked. I did it because I thought it was good content, and I like the fact that I'll be able to look back on this hopefully in a few months' time when I'm laughing at my 1,000 subscribers, hopefully. Yeah, so if anyone's starting off, I guarantee it's a good idea to do. Like, you know, a lot of people will say it's not a good thing because you're not getting good subscribers, but I beg to differ. Big YouTubers do it all the time. I follow multiple big accounts and big people that do it all the time, and I watch them, so why wouldn't it work for smaller YouTubers? In fact, I think it's more beneficial when you're smaller, because you actually have to put in, again, a lot more work to get out of it, and you sort of return in either new subscribers or watch out. So you're starting off and you have a YouTube buddy, challenge them to a sub race, challenge them to 50 subs, challenge them to something to give yourself something to focus on. And that's the other thing. You know, every time I saw my subscribers increase, I'd note how far away I was, just so that I can understand what kind of content did well for me. I learned what works best on my channel from this whole experience, which is good because what am I going to do now? I'm going to make better content on things that actually get me views and get me subscribers. So guaranteeing, challenge anybody who's starting off, challenge your friends to a sub race and it will benefit you both. Or 3, do it with like 6 people, it doesn't matter, just challenge everybody you know who's starting off to a sub race. But then that dumbass had an idea of challenging us to a mil. Do you know how fucking long it'd take to get to 1 million subs? I'm like, no dude, that's long. That would take years. I mean, it'd be good content like if, you know, both of us just skyrocketed, but the odds of that actually happening are about this much. It's not gonna happen. But once we get to 1,000, we are going to make a lot better content. And if you want him to come to Ireland, let me know when we get to 1,000. And if you want me to go to Puerto Rico to see where he is, let me know, because that would be good content in itself. First time I'd be going there, the first time he'd be coming here. Good content, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it there. That's Sub Race 2021. We might do something again for 1,000, but we have to be very close to 1,000. Like, you know, we could do like 750 to 1,000, something like that. If you want that idea, let me know. Yeah. Cheers.